Good evening, I'm Martin Davis, and tonight People and Things deals with a subject that involves people and things. We'll be looking at retirement. Why is it so traumatic for so many people? How do you prepare for retirement? Does it represent the end of a life of productivity or the beginning of a life of leisure? When is it time to retire? And how do you know that you've made the right decision? And why did you not seek out competent psychiatric advice before making such a decision? And who died and made you boss that you could make such a step on your own? And here to answer these questions and more is People and Things correspondent Angela King-Fisher.
Well, Martin, the transition from a working life to a life of retirement can be very difficult. But it can be especially difficult for those people in the entertainment industry. They become dependent on public adulation and hooked on the high of performing in front of adoring crowds. Often they suffer acute withdrawal symptoms as they slip into a life of quiet anonymity. Tonight, People and Things focuses on a recent retirement that has shocked the entertainment community, that of funnyman Bobby Bittman.
Thank you, doll.
He was first and foremost a comedian.
A little chalk gives you a lovely smooth stroke. Any good pool player knows that. And whoa! A little too much chalk,
And some say not a very good one.
Hello! Hello!
Nevertheless, his career skyrocketed, and he began to broaden his horizons as an artist. He tried his hand at dramatic acting.
Oh, take it out.
The result was box office disaster, but Bittman claimed he was the victim of an incompetent director and chose, in his next film, Funny Stuff, to star and direct himself.
What? Who yelled cat?
But his misguided sense of perfectionism, coupled with an increasingly violent temper, nipped that career in the bud.
Nobody yells cut on my set! Nobody but me!
And so he turned to writing.
And it's right here in the prologue, Dick. I say, a filmmaker makes films. A complete filmmaker does more.
But the critics blasted Bittman for overextending himself, and he once again returned to stand-up comedy.
You know what I hate? I hate commercials. Huh? You too? Don't they just bug you?
Bobby Bittman is now retired and living as a recluse on a small farm somewhere in Idaho.
I don't know how I can put it. Do you know what this farm means to me? It's like dying and going to heaven. I have never been more at one with myself in my entire life.
Well, I must say you look good.
I feel good.
Now that you're in retirement, do you find that you miss the glamour, the recognition?
The money? No. Permit me to philosophize for just a moment, Angela. You see, I am basically a simple man. I have simple tastes, simple goals, simple needs, a simple mind. People, and I can't stress this enough, what people don't realize is if you're not at one with nature, you can't be at one with yourself. It's physically impossible. This is where I come to reflect with my pals, the animals here. These are my critics now. I don't get bad press from these guys, huh? Right? Hey, Fido, come on, look at this, you're on TV. I've taken out chicks didn't look as good. No, it was time to retire. Did I mention I'm at one with myself?
Yes. Bittman's farmhouse is surprisingly Spartan in its decor, with none of the modern conveniences one would associate with someone who was once in show business.
A videotape machine. What the hell am I going to tape? The weatherman in Pocatello? There's nothing to watch. There's not... Television ain't that... Cable don't come out this far into the country. You can't... No, I'm not going to lie to you, Angela. I mean, farm life isn't perfect. But then again, what is in this world as we know it? If I had to retire all over again, I think I'd pick a farm a lot closer to the city. You know, maybe something on the outskirts, because I'm in the middle of nowhere out here. God forbid I come down with a case of appendicitis. Who's going to take me to the hospital, the pigs? No, I think it's good to... I'd like to get into the city, maybe go to a movie. You know, see some people talk. go to a club, maybe get up and do a couple of minutes. I'm up to my navel in out here. I mean, there's dirt everywhere. I got it all over my shoe. I've ruined 13 pairs of shoes. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to get about 1,000 bags of cement, and I'd like to pave the whole farm. Well, I think retiring was the right thing to do. Do you people want to stay over a couple of days?
Very insightful. Angela, I sensed throughout that interview, and perhaps I'm just reading between the lines, that Bobby may be having second thoughts about his decision.
I can understand why you would say that, Martin. But there's one thing you have to remember about Bobby Bittman, his pride. He's a very proud man. And once he makes up his mind to do something, it's pretty much the final word on the subject.
Well, thank you very much, Angela. That was a wonderful story. Much better than we expected. And that's our final word here on People and Things. Thanks for being with us. Hope you'll join us next week. Good night. I mean that very good story. Did you have help on that?
Next Thursday night on SCTV.
How are ya?
Bobby Bittman comes out of retirement and returns to the glitter of the Las Vegas footlights.
Did you come home, Bob Bittman? Did you come home? They moaned the whole night long. I mean, farm life isn't all it's cracked up to be. God forbid I come down with a case of appendicitis. Who's gonna take me to the hospital? The pigs? To me, being at one with yourself isn't something you do on a farm. It's something you do in your own bathroom. I was up to my navel in cow. I said, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to get 1,000 bags of cement and pave the whole damn farm. You know, Bobby's back in town.
Yes, Bobby Bittman comes out of retirement for...
Look out, old Bobby is back.
Bobby's Back. Next Thursday at 9 on SCTV.